Hey, what's up, Walking Dead fans? This is the Campfire Crew, and we got an interesting video here for you today. We're here to talk about the fact that AMC's the Walking Dead are spoiling spoilers for Walking Dead fans. I'm Campfire Rich.
I'm Campfire Nate, and just so you know what we're talking about, if you are familiar with a very popular Spoiling Dead fans page on Facebook, these guys are pretty consistently giving you spoilers as far as like what's going on in the next week's episode, and they're pretty legit. I mean, what they give is about as accurate as it can get, and they obviously have a source that's on the inside, and they're putting stuff out there, and basically AMC basically sent them a notice, a takedown notice, to Facebook, requesting that they take down their stuff, and it stirred up a lot of interesting things.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I mean, what are we in? We're in season 6 now. They're issuing this takedown notice, and I'm just curious as to why. Now we think that these guys, these guys have an inside source, right? This is a very popular page. It's close to 3,000 likes or something like that. And like you said, they're pretty on point. Like they're giving like synopsis breakdown type stuff before the show ends, right? Airs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I usually, for me, I don't mind spoilers as a fan because first off, I'm kind of spoiled already because I've read the comics, so it's not
right.
It's not for me. It's not the same, but I like kind of looking at stuff, just kind of getting an idea. Just kind of. I don't really want to know all the details, but I kind of like to know a little bit. And they're pretty. I mean, literally from a week, usually about Thursday or Friday, Saturday, somewhere in that range, they will post some information, pretty much breaking down the episode. They won't give all the details, but they'll break it down. Bullet point basically. And it's on point. So the fact that they get this information ahead of time as quickly as they do, to me, is just another big indication that they obviously have someone on the inside. And I think that's what AMC is really, truly trying to figure out.
Well, let me ask you this, and for the people out there watching this video is it really spoiling the show for people, right? They want to take it down because obviously from AMC, they work really hard. On one side of the coin, you got AMC who works really hard on this and the script, and part of that is like the big reveals and the things that go down. They don't want to get that out there until they see it in show. I mean, you see this all the time in movies with directors. They don't want some of their stuff getting out there. They want the big reveal to happen in the show, not beforehand. So do you think this is actually spoiling it for people because of this fan page and other websites similar to that who post spoilers for the show?
First off, I don't think so. And the reason why is because you have to make a choice to look for this stuff. Okay. You have to choose to do this. It's your own free will to choose to look to find information that you want to be spoiled. If you find this information, you have to look for it. You can't just type in something and all of a sudden it's in your face, spoiler. Okay. There's many a times that you'll read articles and right before they get to the stuff, they'll say spoiler warning. I mean, they're making sure that you don't get, read something you don't want to read. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If I search for it and I find it, it's on me. If I get upset by reading it, again, that's on me. So I don't feel like you can, as fans, if you say, yeah, I'm kind of upset, you got to think about it like this. AMC probably releases episodes early to a lot of different outlets, media outlets who are going to do reviews about stuff. Let's say, for example, like Talking Dead that comes on, people that are going to be on there. People are watching this show before it comes on all over the place. Okay, so it shouldn't be so surprising that eventually somehow some of this information gets out to the rest of the people.
Okay. I agree with you, man. I haven't been spoiled for the show. If I want to stay away from spoilers, I stay away. Look, people need to be savvy, man. The internet and the media with Facebook and phones and Twitter and stuff, like people are going to be out there to spoil certain shows. You need to learn to stay away from them if you don't want to see them. Most of the time, these headlines are kind of catchy, or just understand like, hey, this is talking about the episode coming up I haven't seen yet. I don't want to know anything about it. Just stay away from it. But for the fans who want to be spoiled and they want to know everything they can, right? They're so excited. They're hyped up for the show. They love the show. If they want the information that's out there, let them read it. It's not going to hurt them. It's not like it's going to take away. They're going to eagerly be waiting to see what happens actually unfold on screen. Like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see that. It's kind of like reading a book before the movie comes out. You know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Now you're anxiously waiting to see what's going to go on with it. So I don't think that it's really spoiling it for fans because you can't stay away from it. I haven't been spoiled by this show at all, reading information that's messed me up because I'm not going to be on Reddit looking for it. I'm not going to be on the spoiling, talk, whatever, spoiling dead talk. I'm not going to be on that fan page. Was it Spoiling Dead Fan? Sorry. I'm not going to be on something like that if I don't want to be spoiled. But for those who do, hey, man, let them. They build up hype for the show. I read somewhere where they were saying, when it's the off season in the middle of shooting and stuff, people are still hype, and they're bringing that hype. They're like, yo, did you see these behind-the-scenes set photos? What does this mean? Look, there's a picture of Negan walking around. Oh, look at Lucille. They build up that hype. Like, I think it's a great thing that this community is so involved that they're out there searching for this stuff, and they're getting this information, and people are still talking about it. That's good for the show. I'm just curious. Now, moving on to the next question, Nate. We're in season 6. Why now? Why are they offering? Why is it making a big deal about it now?
I got some thoughts on that. Okay, first off, last year about this time, a video leaked out that had something to do with the finale. And it came from Spoiling Dead fans. It came through one of their different outlets. Again, AMC tried to step in and get that video taken down. They did succeed in doing that, but it didn't stop Spoiling Dead fans from continuing to put out the content that they put out. That was leading up to the finale. So this could just be their way of saying, hey, we want to try to protect, because finales are supposed to be big. They're supposed to be huge. They're supposed to be, secretive. They want to protect that. But it also makes me think we're 5 episodes away. 5 episodes left in the second half of the season. And we all know that's going to be big. Mm-hmm. We all know that it's leading up to big moments. Big things are going to happen. And we're going to see some people get killed.
Absolutely.
What I'm wondering is that the fact that they're doing this is because they realize just how big that they're about to do. Because I'm telling you, I feel like the way the season ends is going to be a pivotal moment to see how it transitions into next season. Probably more so than the show ever has. So I'm wondering if maybe they're starting to worry that too much of information is going to get out before it comes out. They don't want people getting a reaction based off of information they read. They want it to be a true reaction from watching the show. And that's because there's some big stuff coming, guys. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like they're really pushing.
Somebody major is going to die. And they don't want that out there before. Is what it seems like. That they're doing it now. Not to mention that their source is credible, and they know that. AMC is like, they're going to spoil it for everybody. But again, I don't think they're not promoting. It's like, hey, here's spoilers. If you want to read them, you can come here. Yeah. We're not going to bombard you with them. We're not going to throw them in your face. Sometimes there are spoilers that do bother me for movies and stuff like that. Like you can't get away from it. Mm-hmm. And you go on there and it's just like everywhere. People tweeting about it. But I haven't had that issue with this. But I think you're right. Something's going down and AMC's just like, no, put a stop to it. We got stuff that we've got planned that goes away from the comics, that you're not going to be able to predict. Even if you do read the comics, it's changing it up a bit, and we just don't want that information out there. But those kind of our thoughts about it, guys. What are your thoughts about it? Do you think that, AMC should put a stop to the spoilers, and do you think people should stop spoiling the show for people? Let us know down in the comments, man. Do you think it's because somebody major is about to die and they don't want that out there, or what? Hey, if you like the video, then like the video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And until next time, guys, we're out.
See ya.